Back. APC chieftain in Edo State, Mr. Charles Idahosa, has refuted claims by the state governor, Mr. Gordon Obaseki, alleging that the opposition is banking on federal influence to rig the September 21st election. Addressing journalists on Wednesday, Mr. Idahosa noted that the allegations of the police arresting PDP chieftains ahead of the elections was not true, and that institutions should be allowed to do their job independently. The report. Addressing journalists, APC chieftains, Mr. Charles Idahosa said Governor Gordon Obaseki's alarm that the opposition have made plans to use federal influence in rigging the governorship election was not true, saying that the governor is trying to create the notion that the election will be rigged against the will of the people. He further said the governor has fought institutions, including those who brought him to the helm of affairs, hence the dislike of his party in the state. He also noted that claims by the governor that chieftains of the PDP are arrested and detained prior to the election are all false alarms, saying the few arrested were allegedly linked to the killing of Police Inspector Akko.
For the 4 elections, like I said, Edo State won from opposition. So the big question is, what has changed? Why is Godwin Obaseki and the PDP now shouting blue murder? What has changed? He has accused all the institutions, the police, the INEC, and everybody being against him. I want to make it quite clear that he is facing election for the first time on his own. The outlay to Akpakomisa, the governorship candidate, was shot while standing by his side. A situation where you want to tell the police that the APC who went to the airport to go and welcome their candidate, to go and welcome the deputy governor that be arrested, turn their gun on themselves. So what I'm trying to say with all this law, they should allow the police to do the investigation. We should not be intimidated, put in fear. It's a do or die affair. We will all die. It gathers civil servants. The civil servants are not politicians. They are not supposed to be involved in all these things. It's a decision of life and death for you. That's a threat. So what we are not trying to say that we should let everything go according to how it should be.
He further said that the governor's recent behavior towards the traditional institution was appalling, particularly when he led former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and other PDP national executives to a private residence boycotting the Benin monarch. He noted that these acts are the reasons the governor is trying to blame others for what he sees as a possible defeat in the forthcoming polls. He urged the Edo people to come out en masse to cast their votes without fear for the APC.
He drove back to the airport. Later, I came back and picked Atiku, a former vice president, straight to a private residence to slight and snub. I mean, who are you blaming for that now? And I've heard information from those of those. They said they were embarrassed. They thought they were going to the palace. Now, when the thing backfires, you now start looking for who to hold responsible. These are things I want journalists to examine themselves. It's not just me talking as a politician. Who asked you to do all that? I want to tell all our people in Edo State that the election will be free and fair. Nobody should be intimidated. Everybody should go out there and vote. Everything you are saying is self-inflicted. Godwin Obaseki will leave his comfort zone and be looking for problems where there are no problems.
The governorship election is scheduled for this Saturday. Oluwatoyin Oyedola reporting for BTV News.